शांति। अव्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है।
Om Shanti. Welcome everyone to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 5. Perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Easy nature. And today's Avyakt signal is at Holi, people hug each other. In the same way, the harmonizing of sanskars is the auspicious meeting here. Know the sanskars of one another and with love for one another stay in harmony. When you have special love for someone, you get on very well with that person. In the same way, in order to mix with one another, become just as easy natured as you are knowledgeable. And now we'll be listening to Didi, Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
बाबा कह रहे हैं
So, Baba is saying that
रास लीला करो,
perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars.
संस्कार और स्वभाव और
So, one is sanskar, and then there is a nature, and then the thoughts.
संकर को
So,
ये पता लगता है
three of these
कि
are
जीवन कैसा है
connected to each other.
और
So,
स्वभाव
how
से पता
our
लगता है
thoughts
कि
are
संस्कार कैसे हैं।
determine our nature, and with our nature, we create the sanskars because sanskars are like some impressions, they are like deposits. So, whatever karma we perform, it
संस्कार से फिर
creates the sanskar, and based on the sanskars we have thoughts. Like if we have some thoughts like, oh, I should do it like this, sometimes we say, oh, I think like this, that's why I'm saying this, because that's my sanskar. So what happens that my mind, my intellect create thoughts based on the sanskars. And then what happened, like my thoughts, they then transform to words and then to the action.
तो क्या हो गया?
So what is happening? That's creating my nature, my sanskar. So sometimes we say, oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to say that, but it happened. I said this. I didn't want to even think like that. So why is that happening? Because of my sanskar. So my thoughts creating my nature and creating my sanskar. So that's how the sanskars been created. So there are many ways how to transform the sanskar, because we have to harmonize sanskars. We have to perform this dance of harmonizing sanskar. So for that we have to transform the sanskar. So for that, nature should be easy nature. If something happened, so why this happened, how that happened, because of him, because of her, like those kind of questions. So this is not easy nature. So that is the nature which is called investigating nature. So I'm like, you start investigating about each other. So that's not harmonizing. So sometimes we just say, oh, and some people say this is just the drama. Why to create any conflict? Why to complicate any situation? Make it easy. So when we have this easy nature, then that nature will be that we can harmonize with the sanskars with others. There will be no distance. So that's what Baba is teaching us today, that at Holi, people embrace each other, meet each other. They color them, they hug them, and what they do, some people don't like it. In the same way, Baba is saying that the harmonizing of sanskars is the auspicious meeting here. So we know the sanskars of one another, and with love for one another, just stay in harmony. Stay in harmony. So when you have special love for someone, so you get on very well. You get on very well with that person. So in the same way, in order to mix with one another, become just as easy natured as you are knowledgeful. So any sanskar, if you just notice within yourself, so just pay attention on that. And then the same method you will feel the same thought. So we should transform ourselves be on the level of thoughts inside. Just tell yourself that I should not even think like that. I should not even think on these things. So uh, with that we'll create that kind of impression, and we also create impressions for others, like they are like this, they do like this, they always do things like that. So no, Dadi Janki used to always say, don't create impressions for others. So people change based on the situation, circumstances, they transform the thoughts, the sanskar. So always have that elevated feeling, that pure feeling for others, that their sanskars can transform, will transform. So that is what easy nature is. So those who have like their nature is very refined and divine. So how they use their intellect, what kind of thoughts emerge in their mind, and how they transform their thoughts. So this is just a cycle. So we have to break the cycle of thoughts. And what is that method to transform? Is that as the thought comes, just steer it, give it another direction. So if some thoughts are coming based on my sanskars, old sanskars, then just give yourself this thought, determined thought, that I don't want to think on that. So that's how I can also transform the sanskars. I transform my nature, and that transformation is visible. That initially the things that I used to uh, be like more giving proof for those things, we are not easy now, we are now easy natured, we are harmonizing. So that's how the easy nature is very important to harmonize the sanskars.
Om Shanti, Avec Murli Revision
Om Shanti.
1919
And
से
now we'll revise the
पदम पूरा
Avyakt Murli.
भाग्य और वरदान। अव्यक्त वाणी, तारीख है 24 दिसंबर 1972।
अव्यक्त मुरली।
की श्रेष्ठ आत्माओं की जिम्मेवारी सभी विधाता विधान और विधि को अच्छी रीति से जान
So the
चुके
date of the revision of the Murli is December 24th, 1972.
सभी बुद्धि में व कर्म में आ जाती है। विधाता द्वारा आप सभी श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं विधान बनाने वाली बनी हो, ऐसा अपने को समझकर हर कर्म करते हो। क्योंकि इस समय तुम ब्राह्मणों का जो श्रेष्ठ कर्म है,
Because at this time, the elevated task that you Brahmins are performing is becoming the law for the whole Kalpa.
अव्यक्त वाणी 24 तारीख है 24 दिसंबर 1972। संगम युगी श्रेष्ठ
Avyat
आत्माओं
Murli,
की
the
जिम्मेवारी
date is December 24th,
व्यक्ति की विशेष
1972. So instead of having body consciousness vision, transform that into soul consciousness. Transform the Lokik relationship into alaukic relationships. Because you are lacking in this, you are not able to reach the stage of perfection. You can see that even matter has the power to transform itself. Science is a power of matter. Science, the power over matter, can transform things into 1 second. It can make cool things hot and hot things cool. Science has this power, does it not? It make a cool atmosphere warm and warm atmosphere cool. So the power of matter is able to transform things. And so is your godly power. That is the power of you elevated souls, not able to transform your own vision and attitude because of not being able to transform your own attitude and vision. You become an obstacle for your own self. Matter is your own creation. You are master creator. So then just think, my creation has this power, and if I, a master creator, don't have this power, then are these the qualifications of an elevated soul? Today, the power of matter is able to do whatever it wants within 1 second. This is why the wandering souls of today wish to see an example of the practical proof of the supreme power, proof of supreme power, the godly power, and the power of silence. So when someone defames you, you should transform that defamation into benefit within 1 second. So when others who are under the influence of their sanskars and nature come in front of you as a test, so with the awareness of your elevated sanskars, you should imbibe the sanskar and nature of being merciful of such souls. When someone come in front of you with body consciousness, transform his vision into soul conscious vision within 1 second. Of someone may come in front of you with the intention of making you fall or to bring you under the influence of his bad company. So at that time, on the basis of your elevated company, you should remove him from the influence of bad company and color him with the color of your elevated company. So, by learning the yukti to bring about such transformation, you'll never be defeated by any obstacle. On seeing this subtle elevated service of yours, all of those who come into your connection will surrender themselves to you. Just as when the Father transforms your soul, you give thanks to Him and you surrender yourself to Him. So, to all the souls who come in your connection will be thankful to you. Okay, so we'll listen rest of the Murli tomorrow. Om Shanti.